So see, this is the heart of the so-called white man. He's saying he's going to come and do all the miracles that God said but never did. He's coming to heal people like God said he was going to do but never did. See? And he's saying he's finna do it right now. He's coming to eliminate religion, the Bible, this thing about God. See, he is God. See, he is the so-called white man who got to solve all the problems of the world. He's coming to do all these things. You see? And this is who these individuals are. Now, when you're talking about Tyre or Tyrus, the so-called Edomites took over that land. See, they took over that land, and that's why Ezekiel said the king of Tyrus, because the Edomites took over that land. Ezekiel 28. See, this wasn't talking about no angel that fell from the sky or an angel that rebelled in the Garden of Eden. Ezekiel chapter 28 verse 2, it says, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus. And that prince is talking about the son or the one that come after him. See, and that was who came after the Tyrese and took over that land, the Edomites. Thus says the Lord, because your heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God, I sit in the seat of God, in the midst of the seas, yet you are a man. See, an Edomite, and not God, though you set your heart or your mind as the heart or mind of God. See, this is what the Edomites do. And jump down to verse 4, he say, with your wisdom and with your understanding you have gotten the riches and have gotten gold and silver into your treasures. Verse 5, he say, by your great wisdom and by your traffic, meaning enslaving people, have you increased your riches. Because see, that traffic goes back into merchants and you selling stuff. That's why Ezekiel 17 say that the children of Israel went into the land of traffic, or the land of the merchants, because Esau the one bringing them into that land to do traffic to get rich. And when you look at the statistics of the riches of the so-called white man, it all was based on slavery. Every company goes back to slavery in the 1800s. It says, and your heart is lifted up because of your riches. See, he got these riches. Now he think he is God. See, and so this is in another place. Let's get Second Thessalonians. Apostle Paul, when he went to I forget how to pronounce that one, but he went to the Thessalonians. That's the name of a Greek city, a Edomite city. See, this Edomite city that Apostle Paul went to, he was telling the Israelites that was in that city, this right here. Now, first he started the book off in chapter, in the Second Thessalonians, the first chapter, starts off with saying in verse 6, he says, seeing it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation on them that trouble you. Who was troubling the Israelites? The Greeks, the Romans, the Edomites was troubling them. So when you get to chapter 2, it talks about Esau being revealed. Let's go ahead and get 3 and 4. It says, this is 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, because Esau was going to deceive the world. He's Satan, the devil. For that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. That man was the man who thought he was God. His heart was lifted up. See, because of his riches, because he done sold the Israelites into slavery, and he done got rich off of it in the wine industry, the car industry, any kind of industry he got was on the backs of the slaves. Then it says in verse 4, who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worship. What he say? I'm going to replace religion. I'm going to eliminate religion off the face of the earth. This was Jim Baker telling the crowd full of black women. So that he is as God, sit in the temple of God. See, he in the temple where God's supposed to be at. He telling people this is where God resides, in this church. Showing himself that he is God. You see, he is the perfect example of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And see, we got this final declaration, how he was saying he gonna come with a final declaration to solve this thing and to get rid of religion and make people worship his thinking behind, because he gonna come with miracles. See, he coming with the miracles to heal people from diseases and sickness and all their problems. He finna come do it in real time. God talking all that noise, but he ain't did nothing. I'm coming to do it. See? 144. Esau said he gonna bring the healing to the nations. And you see, he got a church full of black women. See, they got their wig on. They up in this man's church with their little head coverings and hats. Full of black women from the left to the right to the bottom. And they all on the front row. See, the person standing with the camera, he on the front row and he taking a picture of videotaping the crowd. And you see this dragon on the stage running his mouth, but you got a crowd full of black women. See, and you got some Edomites sprinkled in the crowd. They probably CIA and FBI agents leading these black women like a Judas goat to the slaughter. And he poisoned all they behind, and they all dropped dead because he had great wrath when he know his time was coming. He took them people out there, and just like Revelation 12 and 12, when the devil has a short time, he gonna get violent, and he's gonna bring the wrath. That's why they trying to control everybody, because they see their kingdom falling. Now we need to get a control of everybody, kill off the useless eaters, let's get control of what's going on with the money system before we go extinct. See, this is the mind of Esau, man. Jim Jones is the perfect example. But I'm going to leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. The abundance to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.